The book that did not want to be read. Once upon a time, there was a child who couldn't fall asleep. So the child asked a grown-up, "Can you please read me a book?" And the grown-up said, "Oh, of course I can." The grown-up shouldn't have done that because the child had found a very special book, a book that did not want to be read. And it did all it could so that it wouldn't be. And the story about that book starts now. Okay, hold on. Here we go. It started with the book being transformed into a steering wheel. The grown-up had to steer with it. Vroom, 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 vroom. The grown-up steered to the right. Vroom, vroom. And to the left. Vroom, vroom. Beep, beep, said the grown-up, pressing the steering wheel. Vroom, vroom. Then they arrived. Then the book grew wings, and it started flap, flap, flapping around like a bird. The grown-up had to hold on tight to the book so it wouldn't fly out of the window. Help! Help! The grown-up had to lie on the book and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the grown-up checked to see if the book was behaving any better. It wasn't, because now the text got smaller and smaller and smaller. You could hardly read what it said in the book. You had to look very closely. You don't look that smart when you're looking at a book so closely. That's for sure. But then the text got bigger again. Bigger and bigger and bigger. And bigger. Behave, book. Suddenly, there was a picture of a rabbit that did not have anything to do with anything. "Hi there," the grown-up said to the rabbit. Ha ha. The grown-up didn't understand that it wasn't a real rabbit. It was just a picture. "Oh, you cutie patootie," said the grown-up, petting the picture of the rabbit. Then the grown-up whispered to the child what the name of the rabbit was, so quietly that no one could hear it. And it said that it was the end of the book, and you absolutely weren't allowed to turn the page. But the grown-up and the child turned the page anyway. The book started to close. "Oh no, the book is closing. The book is closing. Stop it, stop it." The grown-up had to really grip it hard so the book wouldn't close. "Come on, fight it, fight it, fight it." Then the grown-up started hearing music that no one else could hear. And instead of reading, the grown-up had to sing. "Ooh, how I love to read this book. This is the best book I've ever read. Why won't the child sleep? Is it because I'm singing? Oh, Bapalula." "How nicely I sing," the grown-up said. The child just shook their head. "Wait a minute. The book is starting to feel a little warm. Oh no, the book is on fire. Ouch, 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 ouch. It burns if you touch here. Ouch, or if you touch it here. You have to blow. Help me blow," said the grown-up. "Help me blow, guys. Whoosh, whoosh. Ah, thank you." Phew, well done. "Now maybe we'll have some peace and quiet," thought the grown-up. "Maybe this book will be more like a regular book now, a book that wants to be read." But no, because now words were disappearing out of the book. So the grown-up just had to make up words wherever they were missing. Have fun. Once upon a time, there was an outstanding bird who had to go to the bathroom. On the way there, a turtle, and then a huge dog, a green banjo. After that, a trampoline. Then a rabbit tried to eat it, and it went not so well. But wait, didn't it smell a little burned in here? It wasn't really Jay that had to pick up Xander. Then Adriana and Tinsley lived happily for Naomi and Noel. "Do we have to go on?" asked the grown-up. "Yes, we do," said the child. "Ah, help!" All the A's had suddenly changed into O's. "That was not funny," said the grown-up. "What if an alligator comes and I must scream?" "Well, watch out for the alligator. Maybe no one could hear me. and they would be eaten by the alligator. Bold news, very bold and sewed. Really sewed. But finally, after a picture of a hat, when the grown-up had struggled and struggled and struggled and made things up and sung and fought and struggled and blown and read and steered and struggled and struggled and struggled, then the child said, I want to sleep now. Good night. And so the grown-up said, Good night, my darling. And then it was the end. Or was it? No! It definitely was not the end. Ha ha, got you. The book suddenly, so it started to run words in around difficult to read. The book suddenly became difficult to read. Words started to run around. What the heck? And then the text turned into a rectangle. The grown-up had to turn the book around to read it. It was a bit tricky when the book first ended up this way, and then this way. Now the book was upside down. So how do you know which way to turn the pages? The text spun all the way around. Another spin, said the child. But then the end finally came. The child and the grown-up had to promise to absolutely not read it one more time, because the book was a bit annoyed that it had been read, even though it hadn't wanted to be. It needed to rest. By the way, what was the name of that rabbit again, the grown-up asked? Then the grown-up said to the child, Don't forget that you're the best you can be, whatever you want to be. I love you. Hugs and kisses, sweet dreams. The end. Told you not to open it.